Thank you, Telford. Then Stuart.
How's it, Ryan? Congratulations on the debut. There's been a lot said about the pitch, about the color of it and this and that and this and that. How did you find it? It kind of looks green and brown, but how did it play?
Yeah, it was an interesting wicket. I haven't seen that look in Durban before. I found that when you got the ball on a good length at the top of the stumps with quite a bit of energy behind it, it did a little bit. There were a few divots, so yeah, the odd ball was starting to nip around, and when I think after lunch when they got their lines and lengths right, it was quite challenging when they hit that top of the stumps length. But I felt when they went full or shorter, it actually was quite nice to play on. Yeah, and with regards to this, the spinner was just a little bit slow. So I don't think it's a bad cricketing wicket. There's a lot of grass. I'm sure it will, if the sun stays up tomorrow and the next couple of days, it should break up a little bit, and then hopefully spin will take a factor.
Stuart, Tennis, and then Heinz.
Thanks, Upakazi. Hi, Ryan. Congratulations on the debut. Tell us how you felt out there. Making your test debut. I know you've been around the squad and the players for a while now. Just tell us about how you felt going out there. When did you hear you were going to make your debut? That sort of thing.
Yeah, I found out yesterday just after lunch. Boss came up to me and told me I was going to play, but yeah, I was a bit nervous before, to be honest. I was looking forward just to getting out there, and yeah, I think once I got out there, I was more excited to play. I think, yeah, like I said, I was really excited to finally get the opportunity and really to try stamp myself on, I don't know, international cricket on the game, I guess, and just show what I can offer. Yeah, I whipped out the reverse sweep a bit early, but it was one of those things. But yeah, I felt just more excited rather than nervous to actually get the opportunity to represent my country, and I'm really sad that I didn't manage to get through to the end of the day. But yeah, it was a nice start for me, and hopefully I can take some momentum from it.
Dennis?
Ryan, on that reverse sweep, was that quite a nice way to get off the mark in Test cricket, and what was going through your head when you played it?
I sat back. Because I was a bit nervous and a bit tense. I was planting my front foot quite early to the offie, so I knew that my one options weren't that on, because I wasn't playing off the back foot just yet. So I took a risk. It's not the riskiest shot for me. I said, if I pat back and be still north of 10 or 14, 15, something like that, things aren't going to look in my favor. So I said, we might as well whip one out. Luckily, it worked, got me away. Yeah, I was just, like I said, it's not my riskiest option. And at the end of the day, I was quite comfortable to play it.
Heinz?
Hi, Ryan. Congratulations on the debut. Apologies, this is probably more a question for the opening pair, but as a teammate, up in the stands, did you get the feeling that Dean and Sarel were probably a bit even more determined to get off to a good start after that frustrating delay initially?
Yeah, definitely. As Dean says it a lot, and it's true, we start quite slowly as a cricketing group, and I think Dean was really determined to make sure that wasn't the case again. I think they were a little bit irritated, obviously, with the whole delay up front, so maybe it put a little bit more determination in their bonnet there. But yeah, hats off to them. 100 opening stand in any format of the game is it's a great base to build off, and it gives any team a position of strength going forward. So yeah, I thought they played very well. They put the bad ball away, and they were willing to dog it out when the times were there. But it definitely set us up for tomorrow, and yeah, for the rest of the game, most definitely.
Rose?
Hi, Ryan. Ryan, could you just tell us a little bit about the last few months? Like, there's been quite a lot of noise around you, and people really anticipating that you're going to play, given how you've performed domestically. Did you know about that, and kind of how have you experienced that?
Yeah, I have noticed it. Obviously, I've been desperate to play for South Africa. I've been really trying to put my hand up domestically, and to by scoring runs, obviously, and trying to make a bit of a name for myself. I was a bit tough. Obviously, I've been playing quite nicely going into that New Zealand series, so it's really chomping at the bit to get a game there. And those 6 weeks off, or not playing any cricket, and to come back and get a few low scores in domestic cricket kind of makes you think twice about it. It was quite difficult. So coming into this game, it's definitely not the best I felt. There's definitely not as much confidence behind my batting at right now, just because of, you know, a few low scores for the Lions. But like Bart said to me, it's the beginning of a new phase now. Something new's happening, so I can put that behind me. And like I said, I'm just grateful to get my opportunity, and I just hope that I can make it work and really represent myself well and give myself the best opportunity to, you know, maximize what I've got.
We'll go with Kanyiso and then close with Ken.
Thank you, Spokazi. Good afternoon, Ryan, and congrats on your test debut. It's Temba's 50th test in this particular game. How is he taking that test one, and how important will his innings be from day 2 onwards?
Yeah, obviously an incredible achievement for Temba. 50 tests is by no mean feat there. It's an awesome achievement. And yeah, going up into the test, I must say he's been his normal self, relatively quiet and just really focused on what he has to do as a player, as a leader, and as a batter as well. He's been in his box. He's been very, you know, quietly working in the corner there, making sure that he's ticking the right boxes and getting himself ready. And obviously a great innings of 50 odd not out today sets him up for hopefully a big one tomorrow. Yeah, and it's important now that we just try bat time. You know, we picked 2 spinners, so we anticipate the wicket to turn, and the more time we spend on that surface, the more it should begin to turn. So yeah, hopefully we can just maximize that, and Temba can do something special.
Ken?
Congratulations, Ryan, on your debut. Well deserved. Were you guys surprised when Bangladesh sent you guys into bat and that delay at the start? Do you think it's harder for batsmen or for bowlers to handle that sort of thing?
I personally was quite surprised. Durban, you usually bat first because obviously the wicket takes turn as it wears on. Yes, I was quite surprised. I know if we won a toss, we were going to bat. But I think maybe just the nature of the pitch, a lot of people saying they haven't seen that in Durban, obviously maybe pushed them towards bowling first, trying to get the most out of it with their seamers, having picked only 3. But yeah, like I said, we're happy to bat. And I think the delay in terms of a batter is most frustrating. You obviously work your times out and how you prepare mentally and obviously structure-wise and the way you play a game. And I think to have that 30-minute gap was a bit, you know, do we switch on, switch off kind of thing. And I think you can just burn through a little bit of excess mental energy there, wasted, I guess. So luckily it didn't cost us, and Dean and Sarah got going quite quickly, and yeah, got us off to the right start.
Thanks very much, everyone. Please stand by. Bangladesh are coming up right now.
Thank you.